everyone, and Happy New Year. We are entering the season of Epiphany, and this first Wednesday faith formation is going to be focused on Epiphany. So please check the handout. We have from Building Faith or buildfaith.org. There's a description, a passage to read, a prayer for your family, and there's also a handout with activities on it. It's a resource from their site from 2019. And tonight we're going to share with you a couple examples of activities you can do as well as a story for you. So thanks for joining us.
This is the Epiphany story where the wise men or magi reach the baby Jesus, and it's in your Sparks Bible. On a cool, clear evening, 3 wise men looked into the night sky and saw a bright star. The wise men had been waiting for someone important to come into the world. They were waiting for a king. They knew that the star was a sign from God. "The star is a sign that the king has been born," the shortest one said. "We should follow the star and find him," the tallest one said. "I'll pack our bags," the middle one said. They left their homes and traveled far to meet this new baby king. They wanted to worship him and give him gifts. Along the way, they stopped and visited King Herod, the ruler of that land. "We are following this star to find a baby king," they told King Herod. "Do you know where he is?" The King Herod heard that the baby king had been born. He was afraid. He thought the baby would grow up and take over. Then Herod wouldn't be the king anymore. So King Herod spoke to the wise men. He pretended to be nice. Herod told the wise men, "I would like to meet the new baby king. Why don't you go find him and come back here and tell me where he is? Then I can go worship him too." The wise men kept following the star to find the baby. They finally found Jesus, Mary, and Joseph in Bethlehem. They were quiet, so they wouldn't wake baby Jesus. They knelt beside his bed. He was so tiny. They kissed his little cheek. "Sleep well, little one," they said, and they left him gifts of gold, frankincense, and myrrh. Those were very expensive gifts. They were gifts fit for a king. Later, the wise men decided it was time to go home. They were planning to tell King Herod where they found baby Jesus, but God sent an angel to talk to them in a dream. The angel told them that the King Herod was dangerous, so they went home a different way instead. Jesus was, indeed, a new baby king who surprised the wise men and frightened the King Herod. Jesus, who was God's promise, born for us, a gift to all people.
There's a tradition on Epiphany called shocking your door. It is welcoming God's blessing into your home. How you do it is you write a 20 for the first part of the year, plus C, plus M, plus B, and the C, M, B stand for the first letter of the names of the 3 original wise men, plus 21 for the second part of the year. And then all the pluses in between stand for the cross of Jesus Christ. There's a prayer that goes with this activity on the handout that is linked. Or you can say, "May God bless our home and remain with us as we follow Christ throughout the new year. Amen."
If you look at the Building Faith resource from 2019 that's linked, you will see a section called Star Celebration, and in there is a link to Stars of Yarn. And so that is what I'm taking this information from and kind of adapting it. And that link is to redtedart.com. So we're going to make a yarn star today. So you start with a firm piece of paper. It could be cardstock, it could be cardboard, it could be, this is cut out of a box that we had available to us. And I freehanded a star and cut it out. And so you can make these any shape, any size, and it's just fun to decorate. These were actually ornaments. The link is for an ornament activity. And you can hang them in the windows. You could use it as a part of a garland to decorate for the season of Epiphany. So you're going to take some string. Any color will work. You could line your cardboard with a different color paper. So really make this your own. Be as creative as you like. You could do a glitter star and just wrap string a little bit. So adapt it to what makes sense for you and what your preferences are. So I'm using a white cotton thread or yarn and just my little star here. So I started with making a loop at the top, and that will allow me to hang it. Maybe you're gonna punch a hole in the star and you can string a lot of stars together like on a garland. So again, just whatever makes sense to you for your activity. I'm gonna tie the string onto the star so that it will be a nice starting point for us. And then I keep the loop at the top so that when I'm wrapping, the loop will stay in one direction and it'll allow us to hang it later on. So those are just kind of the general notes, and from there you can kind of freehand it and do however you like. You can wrap it in whatever way makes sense. This is a great project for any age, as long as you have some sort of a paper source, cardboard source, and some string of any color, yarn of any color. You can do this activity. And so you would keep wrapping it, and you can wrap the different parts of the star. You can wrap it really well, or you could wrap it loosely. It's really up to you and personal preference. And so just to kind of do this real quickly for you as a demo, you can see how it comes together. And you know, I could keep going. I could leave little peaks of color through it, and then I would just knot it off on the back. I would cut the yarn and knot it. So we'll just do that. Just so it kind of stays put, and then I would trim it so it's not dangling in the background, and that way when you hang your star you have it in a finished way. So again, you can use a lot of different colors, a lot of different sizes. You can use a template if you have a cookie cutter. They talk about that in the example in the resource. Or you can freehand a star and cut it out. So I hope you enjoy making this craft your own and have fun creating little stars to decorate around your home. All right, enjoy. Thanks.